Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up? All right. So, yeah, like I said, man, the way I see it, God is building me every day right in front of y'all, making me stronger and stronger and stronger and more durable. It's like reinforcing steel, literally. No joke. That's what he's doing. I see it clear as day. God is working on me. And that's the whole thing. God is in control, man. I hear the same things every day, and I just want to give my opinion real quick. I mean, first of all, I don't care about politics, brother. I mean, politics are irrelevant. The problem is too many of y'all are too, worried about what the TV says, and you're too worried about fake politics and this and that, and who the president is and what the president says. The president don't mean nothing. The president doesn't run nothing. Okay, it's the first thing you got to understand. President doesn't control the economy, bro. What they're trying to do is give someone too much power. And I mean, as everything that they do in this country now, and within their Illuminati, which is the secret shadow government that is basically who's trying to pull the strings. They don't run anything. They're just all evil and they sold their soul, but everything they're doing is illegal. It's illegal to give any individual that much power if they haven't earned it. It's illegal. This is supposed to be a democracy, and it never was. It was all just staged nonsense to take power away from the people. And that's why I come out. I'm the president of the streets. I don't need an election. I don't need your little votes. I don't need your little nonsense. Your votes haven't been counted since day one. So, this is funny to me because talking about it to me is just moot. It's just a waste of time. I mean, it's all fake, bro. Trust me. I know more about it than anyone because my aunt ran for president of the United States. I'm the nephew. And like I said, she's corrupt, she's evil as hell, and she's committed all these crimes against me. And that's a fact. We'll say allegedly, but it's a fact. So, I mean, what do you mean? Like, I have to take her to court, and this is a Supreme Court case. I mean, I just think it's funny, I mean, I don't know. There's no use in complaining. Things are going to be what they're going to be. God is in charge, not these people, and all these people get their karma. That's just the facts. Hold on. So, my deal is, I mean, that's why I do what I do. I just think it's funny because people don't really understand and comprehend what I do, I think, and how much I actually get done. Maybe they do. I don't know. I try to give people credit and benefit of the doubt, but I get a lot done, bro. I've affected things on a major level. I mean, the moves I've made have affected the stock market. Okay, that's what people don't get. Like, I'm a genius. I mean, the CIA and the feds and the FBI are definitely paying attention and watching what I got going on and what I'm doing. Trust me on that. Okay. They already told me I'm getting downloads. Every download is true. I've proven that to y'all for years. They already said they trying to recruit me. That's what they want to do. They want to recruit me. They want me on their team. I already told you all that. I already told you they're going to have to give me an offer. And I mean, it better be a good offer. And it better be cash up front and a whole lot. I'm talking millions. I know my worth. So that's the thing. I mean, other folks are just talking. I mean, brother, we work harder than anybody every day. And it's just the truth. I don't work a 9 to 5. I don't work a job. I work building my own company. And what I do is literally above any agency, any department. I don't care what you're talking about. We operate above the feds. You understand? So that's the whole thing. Like people can talk and act oblivious or be ignorant to the facts, but like what I do is on a whole nother level. And all I am is Batman. So I have every right to do what I do. I don't have to justify it to anyone. And it's what we need. And there's going to be, I mean, I get a never ending supply of work. I can't lose. I make a career being a good person and helping people. I mean, the other download said the truth. It said everybody wants to be you. I set 84 world records in a matter of months, and you don't think that some of these agencies, whatever, feds, FBI, CIA, the government itself, you don't think Trump knows who I am already? You don't think Elon Tusk knows who I am? Why would I care? Yeah, and I talk to them the same way, right in their face, right in person. I talk to them the same way and explain, y'all are all broke and y'all ain't fooling nobody. I know what's up. I know the truth about you. I know that I've seen more money than you'll ever see. That's the truth. That's not an opinion. That's not, oh, he's just talking. That's the truth of the world we live in. Masons are not allowed ownership. They don't make any money. I'm just tired of hearing it. Like, nah, bro, you got to get educated on facts, bro. They're like, trust me, I know you all don't. That's the difference here. That's why a lot of people feel whatever way they do towards me, right? Because they don't like that I don't support their narrative that doesn't exist. They don't like that I tell anyone straight up to their face what it is in the reality because I'm living it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, people don't even understand, like, how much I have to carry on my back. Like, bro, I'm the real thing, man. Like I said, I just could care less about all those puppets. Those puppets are irrelevant. Those puppets do it to themselves every day. They all get in theirs. All of them. They get their karma every day, and I laugh. What do you mean? Like, that's the whole point. This was all about standing up to the system. I didn't expect to even get this far. I mean, nobody would. I didn't expect to get this much justice. We're getting justice every day, bro. Every day, God is serving them justice on a silver platter. What do you mean? So that's all I'm saying. It's just a lot of you folks, you talk, but you talk in a light that doesn't exist. You talk in a delusional sense. You want to say things, but it's just not true. Like, that's not the world we live in. Like, it's completely opposite. If anything, these fake politicians lost day one. I mean, you always lose when you sell your soul. Y'all doubt God too much. I just can hear it when y'all talk. It's just, to me, it's sickening. Like, you can't rely on no 9 to 5 in this society. I'm just telling you the truth. You can't talk about the past, right? Trying to see what's up with the cape. You can't talk about the past in a society like this and think that's going to answer anything for the future and for the present. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you've got to change your mentality. I mean, as far as some of what y'all talk about, that's real, that's true. It's a good way to handle things. Well, we got to take a step back. That's the way to handle it. We got to step back and stop supporting this evil empire that's been built called corporate America. If you pull back and you stop supporting it and we stop being consumers and you all quit your jobs, everybody collectively, right? Learn how to build our own financial institutions, our own banks, our own everything, right? Then we'll be able to move forward. But when you have a society like this where you're all a joke and you all have your opinion, but like I said, you see people struggling right in front of you, and some people help, but some people do nothing for you. And it's because I have the courage that you don't have. I have the courage to pay any cost and any price and go through anything to have my freedom. You're not free. You all work for the system. You see the point here? You're a wage slave. Just telling you the truth. A wage slave can't tell me nothing. If I work a job, it's an opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? That's the thing when people are like, like, it's the truth. Like I said, like down here, they won't let me work, right? Like down here, they give them all the jobs. But is that really something to complain about? You know, there you go. He honked. In the long scheme of things, in the long run, is that really something to complain about? I mean, if they want to go to work and have a boss and be miserable, let them do it. You know, nobody really wants to work a job, right? Oh, I got nothing against hard work. I love working hard. I'll work all day. People know all day. I'll work all day and all night. But it has to be something I enjoy and I got to get paid. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, like I'd work any job, but like I just have a different set of standards than y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like me, I won't work any job usually. Normally, I mean, these circumstances, I do whatever for the time being, but they'd still have to give me a decent wage. But like me, being real, my value didn't change when I got down here. I won't work for nothing less than 20 to 50 to $70 an hour. I've had jobs where I'm making 50 to 70 an hour. I'm smarter than y'all. That's what you don't get. Like, I'm not ever confined to regular constraints. Like, no, I know how to be creative. I know how to build businesses. Even right now, like I said, yeah, I'm struggling. I'm only struggling because of the way this company is doing things intentionally. They're not paying me right. They already weren't paying me right. And now they're messing with my money and my payments, which I already knew was coming. Because when you get this much kind of power, they're trying to stop my flow. And in the process, I think it's going to end up helping me. That's what I think. Just like everything. Every time that the devil moves, God blesses me more. I'm not going to need this pretty soon. And that's what I realize. Like, I believe in God's promise. Hold on. I believe in God's promise. Like I said, I support the working class. I've always been the working man's rapper when I make music. I got no problem with people who work. I worked since I was 16. I think people who work hard, I think that's great. I think they should be rewarded. And, you know, I think it's a great thing. But I'm just saying, you know, and I understand folks just want to talk and express themselves and talk about these things. And that's cool. I have no issue with it. But I'm just saying, these people do not have any power. I don't watch TV. I don't pay attention to anything Trump says, anything the government says. They're all irrelevant. And the reality, I'm just telling you the truth, that for me, it's odd and weird because the reality that we occupy and live in is totally different than what your TV tells you. I don't watch TV for that reason. It's programming. I'm just saying y'all are brainwashed. Y'all believe in these lies. You're not an awoken being. You're not working on yourself like me. See, a lot of you, these people, they can't understand and embrace it. They probably think someone like me is wasting my time. You're wasting your time. Y'all waste every day. Honestly, you're wasting every single day that you have. You're wasting it. Every day I have, I'm making leaps and bounds of progress. I set 84 world records. I did the most inertia pull-ups I've ever done today, 430. I set 84 world records. This is not just with strength. This is with intelligence, genius, anything. If you put me on like any kind of aptitude test, I would defeat anyone. This is about building the super soldier me. You understand? I go in the bat suit and I handle business and I do God's will and God's work. You understand? And it's just a fact, you know? And that requires getting busy. That requires being a man. You know, God's work and God's will is not always pretty. That's what y'all don't get. My God is a vengeful God. My God don't play. You understand? This is the problem with y'all folks. Y'all want to keep on doubting this and that and everything that is one way. You want to be entitled to your opinion. Let me tell you something about opinions. Everybody got one and they all mean nothing. The fact is, you live in the same reality I do, brother, all y'all. And the fact is that in this reality, it's tough. It's tough in the street. Life is tough. It's tough with this economy. It's tough financially. The president doesn't control the economy. I've told y'all that a million times. So talking about what the president doing and all this and connecting it to wages or money or jobs is irrelevant because it has no connection. None. The president is a puppet. It's not that any of these presidents or whatever leaders are controlling others. It's that these people are all a joke. They're maniacal. They're out of control, right? And they all should have resigned from their position day one a long time ago. They don't have power. They're just people who sold their soul. You're all being played by the devil. What do you mean? Why would I care what you do? It's another honk. I don't care what you do because I stand with God. See my point? I just think people are funny because y'all can't wake up, but you're seeing it right in front of your face. This is the same thing Jesus Christ himself said. He said, you'll prove it right in front of them. They're going to still doubt. Y'all will never understand or comprehend me or what I've done here. You'll never understand it. Like I said, we accomplished more than every agency or department across this country and the world already. Are you serious? Ugh. You know how much I've done? I've got all the evidence I've put out publicly has been used. Yeah, these people have launched full investigations because of my work here. What I'm doing is my family's legacy. What I'm doing is real. I'm not some fake guy. I'm the real Batman. And I get busy. I already took over the valley. I run the valley. I've always run the valley. Let's get real. Because I was Bruce Wayne before I became Batman. Yeah, my money is what built the economy here. So that's the thing. Folks just don't know who I am. They don't know nothing about me. Like, I just think it's funny. I think it's funny to worry about what a TV tells you. It's a TV. It's an oblong box that sits in the corner of the room, right? It's direct quote. And it's the most you know what in the world. Because it teaches you, it brainwashes you. It tells you that the reality is not reality. Reality is so much more massive than that little box, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all got to get off of it, man. Quit worrying about them folks. I would never waste my time talking about none of them people. I don't talk about Masons. When I bring them up, it's to laugh and to point out that all of them are getting their karma. All of them are falling. I don't care what they do. I wish them all the best. That's their situation. They don't got to get their karma for me to feel good about myself. See what I'm saying? I don't want people to go through nothing. That's between them and God. I wish everybody the best. I forgave everybody. They've been harvesting my energy my entire life. What is y'all talking about? That's the whole point. The fact is that we should be having conversations. Right? Hold up. But yeah, we should be having conversations. Hold up. We should be having actual diplomatic, real conversations. I'm not worried about conversating with none of y'all because none of y'all do nothing for me. You never have. You can't even do for yourself. Mm-hmm. This guy right here set 84 world records while y'all was sleeping on me. Tangible world records. They can't say nothing. I don't need your validation. Your world record companies lie, right? I've exposed them. Like I said, y'all ain't talking about nothing. Guinness is a joke. That's the thing. Everybody talks the same. All y'all talk the same way. And you don't understand that you're brainwashed? Y'all ain't awake, bro. We awake, man. I don't even like hearing it. I can't even tolerate it. Like, I can't hear it, bro. I can't even listen to y'all. Like, it's crazy. I'm so far on another level from what you talking about. It's not even comparable. Like, that's the difference between walking with God and living awoken and just being ignorant. There's too much knowledge to be ignorant. There's too much knowledge to keep on wasting all your time talking about nonsense like it's a routine or a habit when it's a bad habit. It's a habit you should get rid of and stop. There's no point in whining, bro. There's just not, bro. Things are what they are. You understand? Like, again, that's not what I'm doing. And it's just crazy because they all serve their own vested interest. I've never heard crazier things than when I go on Facebook and look online. These people are saying it's justifiable that people who ain't from here, that all this stuff is happening, they should just be here when they were allowed to come here, right? And because this country never protected its border intentionally, and then they got everyone here, and then they literally tried to close it to keep them here with us. So, I mean, this is my country. What do you mean? It doesn't make any sense. How would you feel? See what I'm saying? None of it makes any sense. You have a whole bunch of people, right, that believe that, like, if they have numbers or whatever or this and that, if they have this and that, or if we're next to Mexico or whatever, that they run something, y'all always want to run things. You run your mouth. Don't none of them run anything here. That's the truth. Elon Tusk don't run nothing out here. He picked the worst place imaginable, first of all, to put his company at. He picked the worst place dealing with the island and all that for his little SpaceX nonsense. Nobody cares. I've told you folks this 8 million times. I got my homeboy I haven't seen for a while, and he does the same thing. He kept talking about SpaceX, Tesla. Y'all are brainwashed. That's all it is. Y'all are brainwashed. Whatever the TV tells you, you believe. TV tells you, oh, these folks are rich, you believe it. TV tells you, oh, this, that's why they have fake headlines, bro. The news does nothing but lie. You know what I mean? That's all it does. It's just everything is designed to be fake. So I'm just saying, like, we literally don't occupy and live in the same world, bro. We don't. Like, y'all are light years behind. Y'all still believe that little fake show? Bro, that's all the devil. All of it. Like, all that stuff. I could say more about it, but I don't even want to go there. But I know what Trump is. I already know. I already know Trump evil as hell. He's a joke and he ain't about nothing. I mean, what are you talking about, bro? Them people got the devil, like, literally, like, written all over him, bro. They all possessed by the devil. Trump ain't doing nothing good for this country. And then y'all want to what? Sit here and argue and talk about it? You don't get that that's taking their bait? That's what they want. They want to create division. Why not come together and quit worrying about what Trump says? He's irrelevant. He don't control politics in the hood. Trump can't go to no ghetto and no hood. Trump can't come out here. I'm telling you the truth. Trump can't come in our neighborhood. No, he can't. That's a fact. I don't know what you talking about. Y'all is fugazi. Y'all believe they nonsense. That's why they move like that. You ever seen how the government move? The government moves around things, around people. The government is scary. They're all scared. They're always in fear. I'm telling you the truth. What do you mean? That's what they do. They do the same thing these folks online do. Y'all learned it from them. What do you mean? That's what they do. They start stuff, they talk, they run their mouth, and then they all play professional victim. That's what they try to do. Play victim. They do the same thing with other countries. You go over there, you mess with these other countries, then they actually, stand up for themselves. Oh, now they're the bad guy. Then you point the finger, you label them something, you use the media as a tool to try to paint them some way to try to justify what you did for no reason that you had no right to do and was completely just wrong. My government don't speak for me, homie. Little Wody. I care less what Trump say. Okay. And Bush ain't from Texas. I am. Like, this ain't y'all's country. Like, that's the thing. Y'all talk, but like, yeah, like y'all participate in that because you have to. This is my actual country. You're in my country. You ain't getting it. My ancestors built this. Trump is irrelevant. That's why I'm Bruce Wayne. That's why I got a lot more power than Trump. Right? Why? Because I'm the Don Dada. That's why I look right at all of you. That's right. You can do what you do. Sit there and worry about the bad. That's all of them do, bro. They ain't never been different. They've all been the same since day one. So yeah, all I'm saying is, folks ought to act like they talking about something, act like they doing something, and ain't none of y'all talking about nothing. I'm for real, bro. Like, that's the thing. I just wonder, like, how do you people look at me? Like, however you look at me, you wrong. That's all I gotta say. I'm so far beyond what you could even imagine. I done seen so much money. They don't get, oh no, I'm not failing. I'm succeeding on a whole nother level. Any little money I get now is success beyond any measure because of all the money I've already seen and made and spent. People don't move, can't move my goalpost because they don't create it. You see, I'm a creator. I'm going to create no matter what. You understand? You want to pay me for it? Okay, cool. Kudos. You say what you want, man. I'm making my checks. We up over $97, folks. I keep telling you. So while you sleeping on me, that's all good. But I mean, I'm gonna be able to use this time frame, right, to try to build a check regardless. If I have to, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get in Wi-Fi and upload my videos or whatever at some point, and I won't have a phone plan unless people donate. That's coming on the 20th because they lying about that too because I'm being targeted by corporate America. My phone plan is due on the 21st every month. This other month they took a day away from me. That should be a criminal charge. That's illegal. Give me every day of what I pay for my plan. It's been the same every month, buddy. See what I'm saying? That's what companies do. All of them. All your companies do the same thing. So what do you mean? Companies can do whatever they want? The companies are part of the evil conglomerate of this government. They are used, they are pawn chess pieces used by these fake people that want to call themselves the elites, and they're not elites. You are giving these people way too much credit, bro. Cash Patel already got caught. Trump is all over the Epstein files. That's where we're at. We're not at a place where these people are doing anything or have any power. What are you talking about? That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're going to talk to me about something, make sure you get your facts straight. Talking about Trump controls it all. Trump controls nothing. Trump is a joke. Trump is all over the Epstein files. He's going to end up probably serving life in prison. Okay. I mean, that's what he deserves. That's what he's earned. And I can understand being a leader is hard, being a president is hard, but he has no right to pardon criminals. And we as Americans will not agree or be okay with that. We will not put up with it. Do you understand me? Batman has no jurisdiction. I decide everything in the streets. I decide everything in this realm of reality. Like I said, we do not agree. You will not pardon prisoners. If they're guilty of crimes, they need to do their time. Diddy needs to do a lot more than 4 years. I'm not asking anything. I'm telling you what you're going to do. So you don't get it. We didn't just stand up to the system and defeat it. Now we're dismantling the system and bringing a whole new government. That's the point. Like, it's just funny because people have no idea who they're talking to. What I do is real. I am the new government. So while them folks talk, y'all have to go back and look at me a million times and see me make it and get the bread to do what I need to do. That's fine. Like, money ain't everything, pal. Feel me? Money means nothing. So that's my point. Like, y'all be talking, but you talking to actual power. You know, like I said, people could do whatever they want. I could care less. That's why I never worry about nothing, because I know my power is on a whole nother level. You want to know the truth? The government can't mess with me. That's been proven in front of your face. They only tried to target me this entire time, and what happened? They lost. They lost, and they all got their karma and got what they deserved because of God. So what do you mean? I'm just saying, bro, if you want to talk about something, you know, you should talk about it with the people who are a part of it and, you know, don't have power. Don't talk about it with me, bro. I'm way ahead of that, man. I'm on a whole nother level, bro. Seriously, it's not somebody just talking. Like, this is why I go out in the street and put work in every day. This is why I do what I do. And like I said, I appreciate the people who support me, but I'm saying I got to make sure that y'all's perspective is right. See, that's the thing. You give power based on fake followers and fake subs, which all of these peoples are fake on here. But you give power off of subs and views. That means nothing. You give power off of what it looks like to you, but these platforms are rigged and engineered and they lie about the numbers. Power is not in what it looks like. Power is power. See what I'm saying? See, these people have no concept of reality. The CIA wants to recruit me. They'll have to pay me millions in cash up front that I will never pay back. No advances. You understand? And I'll be in charge of every assignment and everything, every mission and everything I do. You understand? I wouldn't listen to a word you say. And if you're not cool with that, well, then don't recruit me and don't pay me. I don't need you. You don't get it. I'm incorruptible and I'm on a whole nother level. See, that's the thing. Money is not power. Stop chasing money. Pride is having power. Pride in yourself, knowing who you are. What? I maintain my strength, bro. I'm not even going to have any money for like 2 months. Are you serious? Because of this company, because of what y'all did, the government, these corrupt officials, all these corrupt departments, because of you, I'm not going to have any money for 2 months. And I'm still here, still surviving, still pushing and getting stronger. And you can't see what God is doing? Y'all fools is funny. Y'all need to get your eyes and ears checked. Straight up, I did 430 inertia pull-ups today. Don't talk to me about nothing. I want to hear about Trump. Y'all are funny, bro. I'm so strong. I got so much power. It's unbelievable. I'm unstoppable. They just told me today. They gave me another download. It's the truth. They said, you're unstoppable. They said, nah. They said, you with God, you're unstoppable. I was chosen to do this. I'm the chosen one, bro. What is you talking about, man? Like, we train for nothing. I'm training to come up against all the corrupt. What do you think I'm training for? I'll tell you straight up what it is. Of course. What do you mean? All these people been against us. I got targeted by the military industrial complex, homie. I got targeted by the government. What do you think? People can't stand up for themselves? The hell we can't. What do you mean? I trained to come up against illegal organizations. You know what the biggest illegal organization is in the world? The government. All the governments work together. There's a shadow government. What are you talking about? No, what God's going to do is clear as day. He's going to bring this to an even playing field at some point, right? And while all these people were talking, they're going to say, hey, I knew him. And then Batman's going to have to stand up to all these folks in front of everybody and win. I guarantee you. Mark my words, mark my prediction. Ooh, I'm talking, telling you reality. Yeah, we've been standing up to you, man. What are you talking about? When I did bar security, I had dudes talking about they military. You know what happened to them? Yeah. Oh, I'm talking. Yeah, we get busy, homeboy. This is the mob. You understand? Anybody who's been in the military could care less about you. You're nobody. You're irrelevant. You're a pawn. That means that you're a pawn in this chess game. That's all you are. You're powerless. You gave your power away the minute that you even signed up to do that. See, you're not listening. Y'all want to work for these companies and stuff, but you ain't understanding. Then you act like people are backwards for it. I'm backwards because I need help and support from the people. And I've stood my ground and made the right decisions and didn't give in like you to a satanic, evil, cowardly system and sit there and do nothing. What? The CIA sends young men like me and you off to you know what, and you know what's that don't profit us and aren't to protect this country. Don't talk to me about nothing, man. You folks are funny. Like I said, at the end of the day, you people are going to remain brainwashed. You're going to remain thinking the same way with the same ideologies. And it's all good. You're going to see Batman take over the world and run everything. Like I said, all them people, you talking about Putin? Putin is like 3 feet tall. Okay? Putin is afraid of Batman. Seriously. All of them are. You think they don't know about me already? Bro, they studying me, bro. They all trying to figure out how does he do what he does? Because I stood up and defeated all these witches covens. I stood up to the government and defeated them. I stood up to corruption and defeated that. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying people want to talk to me like, but you need to do your research first and understand who you're talking to. This is what I really do, bro. I'm the real deal. 100% the people should support me because if I win, the people win. Stop worrying about being in your feelings. Stop getting offended at someone standing up to you and telling you reality. You didn't stand up to these people. See, the world doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that I did all this and put all this work in and then, oh, I'm still nobody. I was never nobody. I'm the ground zero of this. I'm the center of this story. Hell, there wouldn't even be a University of Texas without me. My whole story is what made UT. I was targeted and set up by Delos Dawes, the athletic director, and I survived when I was like 12 years old, bro. Are you serious? Because they was afraid because they knew I was better than everybody in football, basketball, and baseball. In any sport I did. I was supposed to be the star at UT. I'm glad I wasn't because I went and I literally went to college. I went to college down here. I dropped out as a multimillionaire. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. I ain't took a L yet. All I do is win. What do you mean? I'm winning right now. God is going to bless me. He's teaching me. He's molding me. He's giving me the strength to do anything. And the strength doesn't even go away no matter what. I can have nothing and I'm still this strong. 430 inertia pull-ups. I did 190 pull-ups yesterday. Can't be serious, bro. You know what kind of strength level that is? That's all I'm saying. These folks still want to act like you're normal. Ain't nothing normal about me, homie. Feel me? I'm God's soldier. My name on here is 100% truth. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. People know who I am. You can say what you want. People know who I am. They know what I'm about. And I'm not watching my mouth for nothing. Y'all know exactly what it is. The mob don't have to watch their mouth. Y'all do. You feel me? So, like I said, this is my country. I could care less what people talking about. Y'all all wasting your time. They out here throwing fake parties and nonsense, celebrating what? None of you even own anything out here. I own all my stuff. I paid cash for it. Y'all don't own nothing. All you do is just borrow your Masons. You're a joke. It's the truth. You're a joke. Yeah, enjoy all the little accolades off the rented, borrowed money all y'all got. You know, as far as mooching, all y'all do is mooch. All of y'all. What do you mean? That's the way of this country. Y'all mooched every way possible. They gave you all this fake money from the government for mooching. They rewarded you and enabled your behavior. We live in a country that enables nonsense. That's where we live. You know what I mean? This is America and it's my country and I'm taking it back. So I care less what anybody says because I'm me. Feel me? You didn't go through what I went through. Y'all couldn't survive what I survived. You could never walk in my shoes. So keep my name out your mouth and continue to be the wage slaves that you are. I'll continue to win. Feel me? That's the truth. I don't care who feels what way. It's the way it should be. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't got to kiss up for nothing. I tell you how it is. Feel me? Like I said, it is what it is, man. Do the right thing, people, and learn how to support your own. Quit, get out your feelings, bro. All y'all in your feelings. All y'all want to bow down to the government. The government don't have no power. It's the devil, bro. That's what y'all don't get. The devil don't have power over you unless you allow him to have power over you. If y'all don't support a dude from your community, like I told you, the Valley doesn't. If you don't do nothing for me for real and actually put some money in my pocket, you are with the devil. And every day, that's what y'all do. Y'all worship Satan in front of my face, and I laugh at you because God is real. Ain't none of y'all righteous. All that talk y'all do, ain't none of y'all going to heaven. The wrath of God is upon all of you. You're all a part of this. You sit there and you lie and you pretend and you front. What are you talking about? It ain't real. What? Yeah. Forget all these folks. You know what it is. Stay scared. That's what y'all are. Scared. Easy.